Now it's directed by the man himself there, Baron.
Andy Muschietti.
Yeah,
He also appears in the episode.
does he?
Yeah, yeah. The organ grinder with the monkey in the background at the 1908 circus
Is
is
that
Andy
it?
himself.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah, no, that is fantastic. That is fantastic. The writers, like we have his partner, Barbara. Now, with the name, I don't know if the children out there have been shouting at myself or Baron, because there's Muschietti, there's Muschietti if you want to go to the Spanish Latino version, that sort of thing. You can say Muschietti as well because he himself has called himself Muschietti, Andy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's all out there. It's all, just thought
Yeah.
I should mention that. Yeah.
Yep.
Um,
Yeah, yeah. It's a
uh,
good point.
yeah, yeah. Um, and yeah, no, it's just gotten so much better. It's
Yeah.
just develops as a series very strongly. In what are we up to now? Seven? Like last week's episode was another level above, I thought as well.
Yep.
So, they've stepped up it to, yeah, just at the end of the second third, it's going into the last third. It's got things going to be very strong moving forward. Yeah. Because there's no bad CGI.
No,
What about
no.
yourself? You're more observant with these things than I. I do admit the plot holes and that sort of thing. Do anything, and you know this universe better?
Yeah, no. It's really good. Like they've very neatly chamfered in the the Shine stuff,
Hmm.
Dick Halloran's lockbox, the ghosts that are involved with Dick Halloran's lockbox. We get to see the birth of
Mm.
Pennywise as the Bob Gray Pennywise the dancing
Bob
clown rather
Gray.
than
Yeah.
being a ghost.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
We get to see him as a man as well as the origin of the clown. We get to see Bill
yeah,
Skarsgård acting, go through the roof. And it's just like, God, how good
yeah,
is this guy? You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like he
yeah,
was a old world carny 1920s, 30s clown.
yeah,
Everything about him, the diction, the mannerisms, the characteristics, the attitude he was conveying. Yeah,
yeah.
all there.
The the beautiful little story that he tells. That's obviously the death of his wife has affected
Yeah,
him,
yeah,
and that's why he's working in a carnival rather than in a circus.
yeah.
Uh, his daughter is obviously loves him and wants to follow in his footsteps. Like there's so much pathos in this episode, and
Absolutely.
then to have him disappear off into the woods with a ghostly boy to become the body of it. And as it says later in the episode, he's in here. I can hear him.
Mhm. Yeah, nice string of events there. Don't want to jump over Periwinkle though,
No, oh Periwinkle.
because that
So yes,
clown,
the daughter.
the clown that I espied a few episodes back is certainly now playing a part. That's Ingrid, of
Yep,
course. Yeah. And
yep,
Bob Gray is indeed, yeah, her father. And all of that was great. All of that was beautiful because the wife, who we saw the puppeteer death on stage, if you will, very
yep.
sad, very nicely done. Like
Yeah.
Skarsgård's physical work needs to be
Mm.
mentioned because, like what acting with Pennywise, but a lot of it is the physicality that comes through, and it's incredible.
Yep.
And even as Bob Gray, the work was there as well as the accent work. Um,
It was a different guy. Like he was embodying a completely different person, and they looked like a different person, moved like a different person, spoke like a different person. Yeah.
yeah,
So Bill Skarsgård,
and when he
acting master.
gifted the stage name of Periwinkle being his dead wife's stage name to the
Yep.
daughter
To his
who
daughter.
surprised her father, Pennywise,
Yeah.
if you will,
Yeah.
as Periwinkle. She'd been working on her face and makeup. The makeup was good. The little clown costume looked great. She was adorable, absolutely
Yep.
young. Ingrid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, but they answered my question, Baron. Yeah, my little kind of not concern, just question. Then is like how does this man Bob Gray become it? And then we had the
Yeah.
ghostly dead child, dead light child
Yep.
that was watching. from across the street, yeah, in a building
Mhm.
above, down
Yep.
at the little kind of, circus presentation, little play below, where the children had bum rushed the show to get Pennywise's wig. Yeah, to get
Yep.
Bob, to get the sad clown's wig. And then they were dancing like Pennywise. Did you spot that?
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah,
Yep.
that was cool. That was cool.
Very good.
And but when Bob Gray's having a drink after all's said and done at the end of the day, and then the dead child comes out, the spooky child from the woods. How Stephen King is that? Yeah, very
Yeah.
trustworthy. And
Yeah.
says that the children seem drawn to you.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, this is it. Going to basically pop the dead lights into you via this spooky dead kid entity thing from the woods. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, very satisfied with that. Very, yeah, squashed my concern entirely, entirely.
Yeah.
Certainly,
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
Pennywise goes in this episode.
Yeah.
Huh. Do you want to speak on that? The more demonic, feral, cannibalistic side of things?
Well, I mean, how deep do we want to go into the revelations? Like we get to see Pennywise snacking on a decapitated head.
Hmm.
Obviously, I'm not going to say precisely whose decapitated head. We see a wonderful conversation between it in the body of Pennywise the dancing clown with the grown-up Periwinkle the clown, which is Ingrid Kirsch,
Yeah,
played
yeah.
beautifully by Madeline Stowe. She's doing a wonderful job in this.
Yeah, she really is. She really is. And after we have the firebombing, which is another element of this, another huge element of this episode. Yeah.
Yeah,
Another
the
huge
firebombing
part,
of the black
huge
spot.
section of this episode. What did you think?
Yep.
I thought it was intense. It was horrific, harrowing,
Mm.
shot amazingly. The sound
Yep.
design is incredible. The live sound as well as, how it's laid out.
It looked
Uh,
exactly like I expected it did from the what was reported, what's shown in the book. So
mhm.
they did a really good job of recreating something that was previously only text.
Yeah, yeah. You could argue even had more grit to this sort of thing. They did show it very well in Sinners. This could be even
Yeah,
a bit more grittier. This could be even a bit more
yeah,
kind of, oh my God, the kids, because you see the kids really in fear and close to the danger.
yeah,
And of course, then we get something that feeds off the fear and the danger and the terror, of course, within all this chaos that is going on. And it is absolutely harrowing. It's a proper lynching. It's a proper
yeah,
firebomb slash lynching.
yeah,
Yeah. So yeah, and Pennywise loves it. And
yeah.
he's having a great time.
Well, it's
It-
mentioned in one of the earlier episodes where there's always the disappearances of the children, but then there's always a big blowout at the end. So, in one of the previous iterations, I think it's probably 1935, is when there's a mass drowning in the standpipe in town. So a whole bunch of people die there, but it's at the end of the cycle. So the end of the cycle is always a mass murder. It's not always Pennywise, but he will always be there. So
you-
the black spot in this case was that one, was that thing. The telling comment at the native town hall where the older gentleman gets up and goes, "Well, I'll see all you bastards in 27 years."
yeah, yeah, it's bastards or shitheads or something like that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, I like that approach though. This is like yeah, this isn't fun. This isn't a big community, good time. The war chief, the guardian with the deadlight eyes.
yes,
Yeah, and
yeah,
the indigenous guardian with the deadlight eyes. The deadlight eyes confuse me a little because they're a guardian.
yeah. But there's still a ghost that's attached somehow to it.
Hmm. Hmm. Yes, because it's with the ghouls, with Halloran's ghouls at the end. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. I liked it, don't get me wrong. I thought it was really good. And like Halloran's killing it, like his the consistency of his character is working considering the elevation, the escalation of events now. Yeah.
yeah,
Definitely makes
yeah.
more sense. Yeah, it's more in tuned, attuned and in tune.
I
Uh,
liked the death in this episode. It was earned.
mm, hmm hmm
The main character death, I should say. So yeah, there is a main character that dies in this episode. It is a really nice piece of personal sacrifice.
Okay.
It was acted beautifully by the young actor.
Yeah.
We won't mention specifically who,
Okay.
but yeah, sacrificing themselves to save another one of the characters. Really good. God tier acting from the kid.
There's a lot. Yeah. I felt
Yeah,
it. Definitely felt it.
yeah,
And that's very Stephen King. That's the heart of Stephen King, that sort of thing,
yeah.
isn't it? Definitely. And I wanted to shout out podcast. Just give me a second.
While you're
Because
looking that up,
yeah, please.
I also really enjoyed the racist shitheads and their classic monster masks. There was a Dracula, a Frankenstein, a Wolfman. It was a really nice little nod. Like Stephen King loves the classic monsters,
Mhm.
and to see them in such uh, length in this episode was really heartening. It knows that Andy knows his stuff and he's doing the right thing.
Yeah, yeah. Pennywise deserves it to be classed up there on that tier with
Yeah,
those characters, absolutely, with those icons. And yeah, and it's very clever considering the whole thing. Because the podcast I wanted to shout out because they gave me a little insight into this whole show and the world of it, and that's it. Welcome to Derry, the official podcast by HBO. They're just covering each episode, basically a recap. Not unlike what we do, but it's just, more money to make it much better, better produced. Yeah. So, if you want to help us out, HBO, hello.
yeah, yeah.
But it also has Andy and Barbara Muschietti on it. Yeah, they've been interviewed, and Paul Alexander, and they talk about the death on in this. Yeah, and because they're saying, was it hard to make this choice? And they said, yes, of course, it was extremely hard. But they said someone had to go. We knew someone had to go. And considering the emotion that is attached to this death, let's just say that.
Yeah,
We thought it was the right choice considering how, things are escalating towards the end. Yeah.
yeah,
And yeah, and it just worked well dramatically. And they said, well, you're not wrong. You're not. And I don't think they were wrong. I thought it worked really well. And
yeah.
I think Stranger Things could take a lesson out of this show's book in terms of someone's
Yeah.
got to go. This is how you do it. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, Stranger Things has done a pretty good job in the past of having that earned death. They haven't done it in the first half of the last season yet, so no doubt we'll get something in the second half.
Yeah, yeah, it's got to happen. Yeah, who knows? But it's got to happen. Yeah. So 26th, there, children of December. That's in Australia, so work it out for yourself. And of course, and of course, New Year's Eve.
Yeah,
I don't think we're not getting any screenings down here, are we, for New Year's Eve? No.
I
Yeah.
don't think so. Be
No.
nice.
Okay. Okay. Back to the very good episode. Back to the very good episode.
Yes.
Yeah, and considering the way Stephen King has juxtaposed how I've talked about the story scare and the straight up supernatural scare, yeah, that is the supernatural scare and the society scare juxtaposed to
Yep.
show that human beings are just as bad as the monsters. Yeah, so you've
Yeah.
got fire bombing and
Yeah.
you've got what it's up to, and they're on par. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're on equal
Yeah.
ground,
Yeah.
equal footing because their fire bombing was horrific. Yeah,
Yep. I
yeah.
mean, it wasn't just the firebombing. Like they set fire to the building, but they're also standing outside the building shooting people that are trying to escape.
Chewing gum and that sort of thing, looking very smug
Yeah.
and satisfied. And these are the whiter dignitaries of the town, everything from the
Yep.
military to the church to the butcher. Yeah. And then, of course, the
Yeah.
media covers it up in a very 1950s way. Thank you, boys in blue. That sort of thing. And then using great, accepted slurs of the time and that sort of thing,
Yep.
blame entirely on them.
Yeah.
And yeah. And Pennywise is there and he's just eating.
Literally.
It's just
Literally.
like, okay. It's like,
Where
wow,
did
this
he get
hasn't
that
happened
huge
before.
cleaver from?
This hasn't happened before, has it?
No,
I
but
see.
not on screen.
Not on screen. Yeah, from the book.
Yeah, so like the book hints at times when he's more active, and always at the end of a cycle he's more active. Um, but there's something weird about this cycle that happens, which is about where we're up to.
Okay.
With
Okay.
the unearthing of the pillar, and then the army, what they're going to do with it, causes this cycle to have a blip at the end of it, which we see at the end of the episode.
Which is, yeah, part of, yeah, why I have that behind me. And that the visuals of that were incredible. I mean, the visual quality in this episode has just went up to another level, Baron.
Yeah,
There's no
but
bad
the
CGI at all.
alteration,
What's that?
the alteration of the costume and the makeup after that point,
Yes, yes,
when the
yes,
blip happens.
yes.
Oh, so good.
And if you look at the picture there for those watching on YouTube, yeah, in the center, that's our man sleeping there at the top of his head. And that you have human limbs, etc. But a lot of these are dolls' heads, and I was very satisfied with those touches.
Yeah.
Yeah, Baron. It's
I,
yeah,
I loved it. It was a beautiful piece of set building.
absolutely. Yeah, and yes, and talking of that sort of thing in terms of the production on this is just the work's excellent. The lighting to fit the mood and the tone of what's happening in the scene, like the death, and when there's everyone's been the loser clubs is spreading the word, and they come back to
Yep.
the headquarters, that sort of thing. Has a very cold blue grey tone. Music fits very well. There was a lot of attention paid to that sort of thing.
Yep.
And as we see after at his head his cannibalistic feast. He is just, yeah, it's the blood of his victims, basically, that
Yeah.
he's just Elizabeth Bathory style, just soaking in for another 27
Yeah.
years. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's how gruesome and macabre and violent it goes there.
Mhm.
And this is summed up beautifully. I forget the name of the character, young girl child in the fire burning, sinners.
Match.
What's that? No, it
Madge.
wasn't Madge. It was a black girl who sees Pennywise eating eating the was it Naomi? Yeah, that he takes
Yep.
away, and then he starts feasting upon. Then another black girl, I think, sees. It could have been Madge. I could be wrong. Point being,
No, it wasn't. No, you're right. It wasn't Madge. It wasn't Madge. It was
yeah,
Ronnie. I think it was Ronnie.
yeah, okay,
Amanda Christine was Ronnie
yeah,
Grogan.
and then looks up. What's the matter? Do I have face on my
On my face.
face? Yeah. Like, oh, down the chin, down the neck. It's extreme.
Yeah.
It's absolutely
Yeah.
extreme. And Bill's killing it, and it looks great. All the I think you were right there, Baron, with your theory that they were rushed to get those early episodes done and through, hence the not so good CGI. Because the work
Yep.
in this, I'm not even thinking about that stuff anymore, which is
Yeah. No.
exactly where it should be, how it should be.
Yeah.
It's integrated perfectly that you don't notice it. That's it.
Yep.
Yeah, that is exactly it. But please, any likes, dislike, praises, burnings?
Uh, Honestly, I couldn't critique this episode.
It's great.
It's genius from beginning to end.
Mm-hmm.
I think the only thing that takes me out of the episode even slightly is I think I maybe wanted the black spot burning to be the end of the episode and then go on. So there was about a minute and a half of the episode where I went, oh wait, there's still 20 minutes of this to go. What are they going to do? But
Mm-hmm.
then they just put a hat on a hat and made it awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the pacing was a little bit odd in the second half of the episode for me. That's my only critique.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. What is the final episode called, Baron?
The final episode is called Winter Fire, which is one of the lines from Ben's poem to Beverly in the book. Your heart, your hair is winter fire. My heart burns there too.
Okay.
Uh, so there's no plot for it yet. It will be played on Monday, December 15th. So yes, but season 2 and season 3 are green lit. I've kind of been thinking of it linearly as well, that we're going to get 1989 and then 2016, but maybe not. Maybe we're going to get 1908 and maybe we're going to get 1935.
Possibly. That
Because I mean,
hasn't
we've
been
seen the
set in
kids.
stone at this stage.
Nothing's been said,
Yeah,
but we've
okay.
seen the kids from 1989 and 2016.
Yeah. Yeah, and we've had the flashbacks. We've had the little origin snippet for Bob Gray.
So yeah, Winterfire is the next episode.
Yeah, yeah, from the poem.
Ben Hanscom writes to Beverly Marsh, not Kirsch. Really enjoying that.
We just rate it.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
sorry, folks. Weird. Look, I'll go first. I'm going to give this a solid 4.5. Highest rating of the series so far.
Mhm.
Not quite evil, but it's getting there.
Yeah, very delicious. It's a 4.5 for me. Yeah, I have no real faults on it. And the pacing, yeah, maybe that if anything, yeah. But there was a bit to
Yeah.
get through at the end there.
Yeah.
Hopefully to set just I don't know because yeah, what Dexter's dad has laid down, his intentions behind
Yeah.
things. Yeah, yeah, knew
Well, I
he
mean,
was
I
didn't know he
always
was
had the
going to
thought
become a
that the army wasn't.
Shakespearean villain from a friendly, admonishing uncle doing the kind of Doctor Strangelove, yeah,
Yeah.
level villain. Yeah,
He's gone from friendly uncle to supervillain over
yeah,
the course of the
absolutely.
7 episodes.
It's great. The way he's done it is
Yeah.
great. But his voice go, put the weapons down. Go on. Go,
Yeah.
sorry, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
So yeah, no, the army to me was always going to be problematic. So
Yeah.
the biggest thing for me with the army, and I think I've mentioned this in a previous episode, is they don't appear in the book. So they're whole cloth for the series.
Mhm.
So they apparently at some point just go away. So I would like to see that given how much time we've spent with them in this episode.
If it starts off, tell me if I should cut this out for just a speculation. But now that the cage is open and then Pennywise is woken up, and then it
Yep.
starts off, these soldiers go away by Pennywise just coming back and annihilating.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
Maybe Pennywise takes out the army.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And doing it straight
Yeah,
away,
yeah,
doing
yeah,
it as soon as he wakes up. Yeah.
yeah.
And then the Losers Club are really left on their own.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Again.
And Dick Halloran goes, "That's it. I'm going to go somewhere nice and quiet."
Hmm. Yeah, his character,
So,
he did really well. He did really well to basically cross
yeah,
over to, the good side, so to speak. Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Now the Overlook Hotel looks nice and quiet this time of year. I think I'll go there.
Absolutely. Shawshank, any room?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Bill's great. Bill is brilliant. And if you want to see how brilliant he is, just watch this episode.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's
That's
yeah,
why it gets
so
a
good.
4.5 because, yeah, he's a horror legend. He is
Yep.
getting up there. He is really getting
Yeah,
up there. Yeah.
yeah,
The work he's pulling off, the characters he's been pulling off. Nosferatu, that's him.
mm,
Yeah. And
yeah.
now Pennywise. Get out
People
while
should
you
follow
can.
us at Evil Popcorn Pod
Yeah.
on online on the socials. I'll always call out Act React Theatre, Improv Queensland, IFWG Publishing, Supernova. And at the moment, I'm in a show with Gabby, who works with you at Evil Corp.
But I'm no Chookers, absolutely. And Chookers to
Thank
you,
you.
Gabby, if you are listening at all, shout out. Yeah, Evil Corp, Escape Manor, Ipswich Little Theatre, Ad Astra, anyone out there, doing something creative, keep doing it. They're trying to
Yeah.
stop us doing it. Keep doing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep going to the cinema. Let's show Netflix that people love to go to the cinemas still.
Yes.
Yeah. Like Frankenstein should have been a very widespread release and should still be playing. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. Yeah. Flip an empire down the road. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Anyway, that's another subject.
I
And,
went to school with Jacob Elordi, the Frankenstein from that.
oh, did you?
Well, sorry, I went to the same school as Jacob Elordi. He was there years after me, but yeah.
Saltburn as well. And we've got the Bee Gees. Oh,
Yeah.
greatest thing ever to come from Brisbane.
Go to bed, children, and Mr. Popcorn. Go to bed, children.
Oh, I love it when you're evil. This is me at my most evil. You're evil.